and that was to learn from extremely successful individuals, see how they have actually achieved their dreams. So for today's session, I will be introducing Khalid Raza. We wanted to understand from his startup journey and process, how did he establish and prepare the entire company to, take it to where we are, and we will hear about that in a second. How did he, overcome, resources and technology and expertise level challenges that he encountered. We want to hear from that as well. And then eventually, how did, Cisco acquired them for $610 million this year. So with that in mind, just quickly introducing Khalid's background. He is the co-founder and CTO at Viptela, but now back at Cisco after doing decades of work at Cisco. And Cisco had a successful acquisition of Viptela for $610 million this year. He is a former distinguished engineer at Cisco. Those of us who know Khalid, routing resonates with him, right? So he was considered a visionary in routing protocols at Cisco and in the industry as well. In his career of over 20 years, both at Cisco and Viptela and other places, he's been really instrumental in architecting large global tier 1 networks and large Fortune 100 companies. With that brief introduction, Khalid, I don't want to take more time, and I want to hand it over to you to actually learn from you and see and request you to share your experience, see how you got to this point, so we can learn from you. Thank you.
Thank you, Zahir. Good morning and assalamu alaikum, everyone. So let me walk you guys through my journey from starting from Karachi to San Francisco. So for those of you who are NED graduates, I'm an NED graduate from 1989. Moved to US in 89, graduated from Wichita State in 91. Started my journey at Cisco in 1993. And this is around time that Cisco was a $500 million company. At that point, they were recruiting people who were fresh college graduates without networking background. And I think that was one of the best opportunities I got in life without having any industry experience, got an opportunity to work with, I would say, still one of the greatest companies in networking. Then in around 1996, Cisco lost a lot of its senior talent to our competitor, a startup called Juniper Networks. And that was an opportunity for a lot of us who were working with large networks to start working with tier 1 service providers. If anybody who's worked with tier 1 service providers in the United States knows they're very difficult to work with, but you learn a lot under that pressure. So working with most tier 1 service providers got me the opportunity to start understanding how larger internet works and how it works at scale. Then I got promoted to technical leader, which also gave me opportunity to start interacting with large enterprises. So from most Fortune, I would say Fortune 100 companies, I had touched from healthcare to financial to manufacturing. That's the opportunity you get. So the biggest benefit I think I personally feel I got, I was working with tier 1 service providers like AT&T's, Verizon's, and also with a lot of large enterprise. So you were seeing both sides of the story. In 2001, I got promoted to a distinguished engineer. Then Cisco started its certification program. Their highest certification program is Cisco Certified Architect. I achieved that in 2010. And around 2011, I joined HP for 1 year. This is when HP networking was starting. 2012, left HP to start the company with my co-founder, Amir Khan. In February, Amir registered the company, and I left HP around March and joined him in April. And in 2017, after 5 years of journey, Cisco acquired Viptela. So where did this idea of Viptela came from? So if I look at this, the whole, is the screen moving, Zaid? Zaid? Hello?
Yep, carry on.
Yes, okay. So the idea of Viptela came from